I watched Channel 4 News last night and I got to 40 minutes in and I thought, are they going to mention the fact that Keir Starmer is under the cosh here? That, you know, Lord Ali and the revelations coming out of the penthouse, the £18 million penthouse are getting worse, that, you know, the Labour Party's, you know, sort of folding in on itself.
It's just a rich guy, and I actually make no criticism of him. It seems he's played his hand quite well, spraying money and favours around the very top of this government. And people hate that stuff, and they also recall that the last bunch that were the recipients of this kind of largesse were the Tories, and they were the ones partying in Downing Street and so on. And guess who was on their high horse criticising it all? It was this lot.
They call him the man with dead eyes. Keir Starmer, Prime Minister, Labour leader, a figure who commands power but leaves the nation divided. Supporters see calm authority. Critics, they see coldness, even emptiness. Tonight, we dig into the persona behind the politician. From the Commons to the campaign trail, Starmer rarely lets emotions slip. Some call it discipline, others call it detachment. Columnists in The Spectator wrote of his forensic but bloodless style. GB News pundits went further, describing a man who struggles to connect, who seems almost hollow. That image was tested when headlines revealed Starmer had accepted gifts worth thousands from Labour, peer Lord Ali, tailored rice suits.
And that is, for me, possibly the worst and most damaging aspect of this story. That this is a guy who is leading our country, who is the representative of the United Kingdom at the United Nations. You know, he's not the head of state, but he's, you know, the leader of the nation. He has lived a complete lie. I mean, I said earlier today in the show, I don't know what he gets up to with Lord Ali. I don't know what he does for hours and hours on end at this flat that they seem to be happy to share.
And the use of a £1,600 a night London penthouse. All declared, all legal, but the optics. Explosive. At a time of cost of living pain, the Prime Minister was linked with luxury. Critics called it champagne socialism. Supporters shrugged, insisting he followed the rules. But perception can be more powerful than reality. Then came the whispers. Comedian Jim Davidson mocked Starmer as having a political sugar daddy. Online memes spread fast. Nothing substantiated, nothing proven, but enough to sting. Enough to feed a story already bubbling. A leader out of touch whose blank expression fuels suspicion. Because politics is not just policy, it's perception. The Dead Ice label matters because it crystallizes a fear that Starmer is aloof, elite, detached from ordinary Britain. For some, that makes him strong. For others, it makes him cold. Keir Starmer swept into power on promises of stability after chaos. But can a man accused of having dead eyes truly inspire a nation? Or will the image become the weakness that defines him?